The Memorial Day Committee also has an outreach program to the local high schools, Glens Falls and Queensbury. And this program is designed to promote student awareness of the significance of Memorial Day, and both schools, Glens Falls and Queensbury, participate in this program. The program includes suggested educational activities for teachers, an essay contest, and a poster contest. The 2025 Memorial Day poster contest winners, Amity Nelson and Olivia Shearer, worked on a poster together for first place. And Jacqueline Foster was their teacher. Olivia Shearer was second place. The combined one is Glens Falls. First place, Erica Poole and Rebecca McPhee, first place. Second place, Ella Harris, and their cooperating teacher was Katie Halmar. So today we have the essay contest winners read their essays. The essays needed to reflect the theme of this year's parade. Remember those who gave all. The winning essay from Queensbury High School was written by Ryan Greenstein, his cooperating teacher, Andrew Terry. Ryan Greenstein is here today to read for us. Welcome, Ryan Greenstein.
Alrighty, good afternoon, everyone, and happy Memorial Day. It's great to be here, and thank you to all those who have served, present and past. I guess I'll start by saying that our freedom is never free. From the usual everyday activities, such as speaking freely or engaging in social media, or practicing religion, to unique opportunities such as writing this essay and reading it to the public. Our liberty to carry out such actions was never simply given to our almost 249-year-old nation. Rather, it was fought for, and oftentimes to the death. As of a few months ago, there are over 3 million Americans serving in our military. That's under a percentage of our total population. While at first it may seem like a little, but that means for every 100 people, at least one of them is giving their time and their life to our country. Well, unfortunately, many Americans take this fact for granted, and during the 20th century, when over two world wars and other several international conflicts took the lives of over 500,000 citizens. While Memorial Day is a day of remembrance to honor the sacrifices from our fallen soldiers and those who gave their lives to uphold our American freedom, those who never came home should be given a special place in our hearts. When we walk through a cemetery lined with American flags over the graves of the fallen, we aren't just witnessing a dedication, we're recognizing the futures which never came true, sadly. And we're putting ourselves in the shoes of those family members who were presented with the horrible, devastating news that their loved one will never make it home. When Americans think about the fallen, oftentimes the image of a soldier pops into our heads. However, these people were not just soldiers. They were civilians, they were Americans just like us. They were teachers, mechanics, brothers, sisters, and even parents. Their lives were real, and their passing, I believe, deserves more than just one moment of silence once a year. As the beneficiaries of their sacrifices, we owe it to them to live as citizens with a purpose, whether we do it by choosing gratitude to our freedoms rather than indifference, by completing our civic responsibilities over ignoring them, and letting the next person do it, or uniting as one patriotic American nation rather than being divided. We have a duty to live to our fullest, effectively providing means to their deaths rather than being wasted, which it will never, ever be. In terms of small yet meaningful actions to those who gave all, we can, as mentioned, plant flags at a ceremony, listen to the stories of veterans still among the living, or simply even exercise the rights which we have inherited from their sacrifices. For example, if you're eligible to vote, do so. People literally died for your right to do so. Now, well, many, and I'm not saying they don't, but many they don't take it, a lot of Americans celebrate these, and it's amazing that they do. But sometimes it's a shame that Americans do sometimes take their freedoms for granted. It is largely assumed that many other countries in the world offer many of the same freedoms for their citizens too. However, in reality, this certainly is not the case. According to recent data, freedom of speech is severely restricted and in crisis in at least 39 countries with a total affected population of 4.2 billion people. It's more than half the world's population.
And here in the U.S.
Oh yeah, we have that freedom of speech here in the U.S., which is amazing because people died for our right to do it, and I think it's a human right, I believe. I think it's amazing that we have it. Countries such as North Korea, Eritrea, Syria, Afghanistan, Iran, Turkmenistan, Vietnam, China, and Belarus all have governments which exert extreme control and censorship over its citizens. However, when taking in consideration any significant violation of free speech, over 77% of the global population are victims of this. That's very sad. For every 4 people in the world, less than 1 of them have complete freedom of speech, or mostly complete, and expression. As for religion, about 1 in 4 people around the world do not have the freedom to worship whoever they believe in. These freedoms are not a guarantee without the sacrifices of members of our American military, including those alive and fallen, and the Army, and the Navy, and the Coast Guard, and everyone, the Air Force. As citizens, we should ask ourselves, what are we doing with our freedom? Are we taking the best advantage of it as we can? After all, our liberty came with the highest cost, human lives, over 1 million of them. We can do our part, whether it be military service, community engagement, or simply being true American patriots to ensure that their lives did not end in vain and that those who gave everything will never be forgotten.